We're at Ford Field, one of the most unique stadiums in the country. The Lions began calling this home in 2002. He'll return it from the 1. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. They'll take over at the 25. Here's the give. Portis gets 6 yards on the play. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Portis gets the call. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. R.B.I was there to bring him down. Julian Peterson had the coverage on the play. So it's 4th down. The visiting team are lining up to punt this one away. Buchanan fields it at the 27. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Handoff on the draw. R.B.I was there on the tackle. A couple of yards there. That brings up second down. Is complete. Tackle was made by R.B.I.
And now we're down to the part of the game that I think decides most games. You make a good play on second down, now you're bringing up a third down situation. Either you keep the drive alive here or the defense turns it over to the offense.
The pass is away. Tipped pass. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Gets to about the 44. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Short throw to the right. Portis was the intended receiver. 2nd and 7 coming up. He throws right. Comes down with it. Breaks free. Inside the 30 to the 20. Philip Buchanan was there on the tackle.
The Lions with a huge defensive mistake that time. Jason Campbell is not going to let an opportunity like that one slip through his fingers. He saw what they were doing and took full advantage.
Passes, end zone. Moss was his intended target. Dumps it out left. The stop was made by Dwayne White.
Sometimes as a quarterback, the only position that you have to throw a football is up high. And when you have a guy with that sort of athleticism that can go up and get it, boy, does that give the quarterback confidence.
The visiting team scored the game's first touchdown.
Jason Campbell really delivered the goods that time. Wow, he made the perfect choice, and now they're celebrating 6 points.
John Sweezum is good on the point after. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Buchanan from the 6. Buchanan drops it. Moore gets the loose ball. So an early mistake, and they'll look to rebound on their next possession. He's there for the catch.
Screen passes like that are real confidence builders for the quarterback. They get a completion, a nice little gain, and they know they're not going to get hit.
Passes it. There for the reception. King was there to bring him down.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
There for the catch. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss for 4 yards.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Gives it off. He fights forward to about the 13 before he's hit and dropped. Gets the pass away. The tackle was made by Alexander.
Well, let's face it, there really aren't too many plays in the playbook that would have gained enough for the first down there, so they just took what they could get.
Hits the upright, and it bounced the wrong way.
When you see your field goal kicker miss one that short, I mean, that's just a gift. You're giving away 3 easy points there.
Way to go, Rook.
Smith gets it on the inside. Griffin hits him for a loss at the 20-yard line.
You know, and typically that works for the offensive line because they're trying to simulate a pass set, allow those guys to get into their rush lanes and simply push them past the ball carrier. That time they pushed them right into the ball carrier.
5 yards, and that makes it 3rd down.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Moss is back awaiting the punt. We'll bring it back to the 44-yard line. They missed the field goal their last time out. Let's see what they can do on this drive. Here's the pass. The stop was made by Anthony Henry. You can tell these guys practiced that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Portis gets 7 yards on the play. Again with the carry. He can't bring him down. Too close to call. Here comes the chain gang. He got it.
The offense probably trying to build a little momentum there. Instead of taking their shot at the big play, decided to play it conservatively and just convert.
Campbell can't escape the pressure.
That was impressively done by the Lions.
Passing. Drops the sure pick. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. Might have a man. Deep pass, end zone. Devin Thomas was the intended receiver on the play.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
And it's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. have our first penalty of the game. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Holding on the receiver. First down.
They'll start this drive at the 22. Passes on the move. Fred Smoot was there to bring him down.
And as a quarterback, you just love seeing the receiver laying out and trying to make a play like that. What a brilliant catch. It's so hard to maintain your focus as you're flying through the air like that, but that was terrific.
He's tackled at the 37 by Fletcher.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Now he's scrambling. Tackle was made by Fred Smoot.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Dumps it out right. London Fletcher was defending on the play. They line up at the 40. Throws it short, and it's completed.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Tosses it out. Rodgers will drop him behind the line at the 48.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Smith gains around 3 yards on the run. Short throw to the right. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll go to work at the 20. 1st and 10. Now he's going to run, and watch out. The stop was made by Phillips.
This quarterback's a good athlete, no question about it. When he drops back to throw, you had better account for his ability to run the football, or you're going to give up a 1st down like they just did.
Gets the pass out. Pass falls incomplete.
Jason Campbell was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
They hand it off. DeVries gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 32-yard line. Throws it. And he caught it. Tackle was made by Delmas. He gunned that one in there for the 1st down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him drive it off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He throws right. Makes the catch. The stop was made by Peterson. Santana Moss makes his 3rd grab. Brings it in. Still working. Tackle was made by Delmas.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
Gets the pass off. Tino Isamoa was there to bring him down. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
He'll try the end zone.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
John Sweezum adds the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. Buchanan from the 6. He'll bring it back to the 30.
The Lions are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Pitch out. Gains his way to the 46-yard line. London Fletcher makes the tackle.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Passes it out. Third down coming up after that incompletion. From the 46-yard line. Just gets it off. This is going to be close. Did he come up with it? They rule it incomplete.
He just missed coming down with a great catch there.
Harris is set back ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. And they'll down it at the 1. And it's pretty apparent that just about everything is working for these guys today. Throws it. Is there for the catch. Phillips was there on the tackle.
Well, so much for trying to just get enough room for the punter, huh? They're playing offense out there. That's a big one.
Buchanan makes the tackle. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. And that will bring up second down. Portis gets the ball. Portis gains 7 yards on that play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Here's the throw. Phillips was there on the tackle.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute. Jason Campbell sure is looking confident throwing the football right now, and that's good to see because if he struggles, typically it's with his accuracy.
Throws it short. Pass is complete.
Jason Campbell is really feeling it right now. He's got the hot hand, and normally he's not a guy that's going to hit a bunch of passes in a row, but he's hot right now.
Gives it off. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Portis gets about 4 yards on the play. Passes to his left. Sims makes the tackle.
Jason Campbell is not really known for his accuracy, but boy, he sure is getting the job done on this series.
Betts gets the carry. The stop was made by Peterson. Betts picks up about 4 yards on the play. They go with the toss. He's still going.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Gets the pass away. Comes down with it. Ladell Betts has 6. Wait. The officials will huddle. They're saying no score on the play. Only the first quarter, but this one is already a blowout. Our score, the visiting team, 17. The Lions, nothing. Passes to the end zone. And he connects with him while he's in the air. Jason Campbell throws touchdown pass number 10 of the season. John Sweezum adds the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
The Lions are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
They go with the toss. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle.
The Lions seem to be unstoppable on the ground so far. They're ripping off big chunks of yardage at a time.
They'll go with the run once again. Smith gains 7 yards on that play. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Throws just as the pressure gets there. Carlos Rogers had the coverage on the play. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Passes the ball. Fred Smoot was defending on the play.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29. And they're already up big. That return just really puts them into position to make this thing a blowout. He throws short. Batted away. Julian Peterson had the coverage on the play.
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
Gives it off. Ernie Sims makes the tackle. Portis picks up about 4 yards on the play. And the fullback is wide open out there. Mike Sellers makes his third catch of the game. Gets the ball away. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. They hand it off. That's 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Throws it short. He's there for the catch.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
He'll get the call again. Tackle was made by DeVries.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Breaks a tackle. He's hammered in the backfield.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Dumps it out left. There for the reception. Delmas was there to bring him down. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Campbell will hand it off. Tackle was made by Tino Isamoa. Betts gains about 4 yards on the play. There for the catch. The stop was made by Ernie Sims. A gain of 3 yards on that one. Phillips was there to bring him down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
And it's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Taken at the 5. He makes it to the 28.
The Lions have had a long day so far, and if they don't make something happen on this series, well, you're going to see these players getting more and more frustrated.
He rolls right. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Rodgers was defending on the play.
Seats available for all of our upcoming home games.
Feeds it to the back. Tackle was made by D'Angelo Hall. Smith gains around 6 yards on the run. Another run. Horton was there to bring him down. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3-and-out.
Always thought the most important portion of any drive was that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going, but anytime you go 3-and-out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3-and-outs translates to points against your team and a tired defense.
Throws it out, and it's completed. Tackle was made by Tino Isamoa. Moss with his 5th grab of the game. Moves to his right. And they got him. Phillips gets his first sack of the season. The pass is away. To the 20. Delmas was there to bring him down. Jason Campbell has made some great throws in this one, finding plenty of holes in the secondary on his way to over 300 yards. White makes the tackle.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Throws short. Dizon was there on the tackle. Higgins with his third reception. 3rd and goal situation from the 3 here. Dumps it out right. This has become a real nightmare scenario. They just keep giving up points.
Well, it's good for the agents, for the players on the other side, because everybody's going to get a fatter contract after this one. I don't think coming into this game that anyone would have imagined this kind of a start.
Jennings from the 8. Still pushing. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Passes to his left. Tackle was made by Hall.
The Lions got a big play that time, and they need a whole lot more of that after beginning this game with a very pedestrian passing attack. That was good.
Passes it. And he caught it. The stop was made by London Fletcher.
The Lions have been facing a pretty stiff pass defense so far. They haven't been getting too much on their completions, but that time, a big play, and that's exactly what they needed.
Arakpo was there to bring him down.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
He throws right. Makes the catch. Tackle was made by Arakpo. About 4 yards on that play.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Here's the give. Still on his feet. Horton is there on the tackle.
The Lions have decided that they're going to come out and run the ball on this defense, and so far there's no sign that they won't succeed.
Stafford has completed every pass on this drive.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
They're going to pitch it. Breaks a tackle.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Gets the pass away. Big play. The Lions will have 1st and goal.
The Lions will maybe get kick-started a little bit after that catch. Their passing game hasn't exactly been very impressive so far.
Morris on the give. McIntosh is there to bring him down. Morris carries it for the first time today. Just gets it away.
When you have a receiver with that kind of ability, just give him a chance to work one-on-one on the outside. He'll take care of the rest.
Jason Hanson tacks on the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. It's fielded at the 2. They get him at the 28-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 28-yard line. Portis, the ball carrier.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play. Brings it in. When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
They tackle him for a loss.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Portis gets another handoff. He gets to about the 47-yard line before several defenders bring him down. Hammered as he lets it go. Betts makes his 3rd catch of the game. It's 4th down. The visiting team are lining up to punt this one away. And takes a terrible bounce.
The Lions got a little boost on that last series by punching it in. Now they want to build on that.
What's the deal, y'all?
Short throw is there for the catch. Smith picked up 6 with that grab. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Gives to the back. Smith gains about a yard on the play.
Here we go.
Let's see what the defense will throw at him. He's proven himself so far on his carry. Rolls right. Hit as he throws. Fletcher gets the pick. Tackle was made by Bryant Johnson.
What it is,
Well,
baby.
that's not
That's what
exactly
it is.
what they had in mind when they called that play. They desperately needed to get some points on the board, and instead they have to send their defense right back out there again.
They go with a run. Dropped behind the line.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He didn't get back to the line.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Here's the pass. The stop was made by Smith. Santana Moss has 7 catches in the game. Passive. Pass is complete. Chris Cooley with his 6th reception. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Rolling right. Goes for the end zone. Santana Moss with the grab, but there's been no signal. Did he make the catch? The call is touchdown. Coach Jim Schwartz is not too happy with the call on the field, so he's going to throw the red flag. They look at it further and rule he didn't have it.
And that was the right call, but boy, is that painful for an offense, and in particular, this receiver. He thought he had it, and now they're back to square one.
Comes down with it. Dives, touchdown.
Well, when you have a halfback like that can catch the football, play calling gets a lot easier.
John Sweezum tacks on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Dropped at the 33-yard line. The Lions come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field.
Over top, two straight.
He's dropped. Second and long situation now following the sack.
Let's go now, let's go. Let's play now, baby. Let's play. Let's go, baby. Let's have some fun. It's game time.
And it looked like they jumped early.
False start.
That'll bring up second and long after the penalty. Gets the pass out. It's broken up. Johnson was the intended receiver.
The intended receiver on the play.
Short throw to the right. Rodgers intercepts it. Brought down at the 21-yard line by Johnson.
Things have really unraveled now for this offense. They could ill afford to turn it over in that situation, but that's exactly what they did.
Campbell will hand it off. Sims was there on the tackle. Ernie Sims makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. They hand it off again. He gets in for 6. The visiting team capitalized on their excellent starting field position. 3 plays, 20 yards for the touchdown.
When a ball carrier has that kind of superb vision, he can really make a defense pay. And offensive linemen love playing with a back like that because if there is a hole, he's going to find it.
And he'll return this one from the 7. They get him at the 32-yard line. The Lions want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. He needs to get the pass off. Slides down. The Lions will take their first time out of the half. Throws it. Almost hit. LaRon Landry
No way we're going down.
Play.
We got to make some plays.
Dumps it out right.
Using a 4-3 set against 4 wide receivers means that basically linebackers have to get really involved in covering wideouts. That's a tough assignment.
He's there for the catch. Runs right through the tackle. The Lions will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. Gets the pass off. Williams was his intended target. From the 38-yard line. Makes the short throw. London Fletcher makes the tackle. They hurry to the line.
The offense calls a timeout.
He's got it. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
He's tackled at the 31. Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Here are the scores from around the NFL. Here's a look at the first half stats. Both teams moved the ball very well in the first half. Portis has over 125 yards receiving. Top plays from the first half, here you go.
Second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Detroit. Jennings from the 6. Brought down at the 34. The Lions will begin this drive at the 34-yard line. Gives to the back. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Griffin is there on the tackle. Smith gets about a yard on the play. He needs to get rid of it. He's sacked. Albert Hainsworth makes it to him for another takedown, his second of the game. He breaks loose, looking to get it off. Tackle was made by Fletcher.
The Lions get a good game there. You know, we haven't seen too much of that. This defense has done a great job keeping their aerial attack contained.
Passes it out. There for the reception.
The Lions had a tough time gaining yards through the air in the first half, but that time they found some room. He stuck it in there and moved the chains.
Throws it. Pettigrew can't make the catch. Pettigrew was the intended receiver on the play. Here's the throw. He catches another.
The Lions are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Hands it off. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. London Fletcher makes his 8th stop of the game. And he's hit as he let go of the ball. The stop was made by Fred Smoot.
The Lions got the ball down the field that time, and now we could see them start to try and do that a little bit more. In the first half, they were just so bottled up with the passing game.
Morris on the handoff. And he's drilled at the 11-yard line. Morris gains around 3 yards on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Smith gets the call. Tackle was made by Griffin.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
To the end zone. Ronald Curry makes the catch. Hold on. This one might not be good. This will not be a touchdown. He's got it. Here's your sprint drive summary. So after that kick, the score is now the Lions 13, the visiting team 48.
All day, baby. Come on.
They get him at the 32-yard line. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Gets the pass away. Delmas was there on the tackle. Jason Campbell continues to shred this defense. That last completion puts him over 400 yards for the game. Passes the ball. There for the catch. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Portis gains about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 33-yard line.
One play at a time. Here we go. Watch this, man. Watch this.
And they get to him.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? And there's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
Not much time to throw. It's caught. The stop was made by Tino Samoa. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
Chris Cooley calls in his 2nd touchdown catch of the game. John Sweezum adds the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. And he'll return this one from the 7. He makes it back to about the 31-yard line.
The Lions did come away with 3 on that last series, but defenses typically know if they hold teams to field goals, it's to their benefit.
Escapes the pressure, keeps looking. Hainsworth with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Gets the ball away. Landry makes the tackle. Johnson now has 5 catches. 3rd and 3 coming up. They'll throw for the first, and it's completed. Hands it to the back. The stop was made by London Fletcher.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Throws it short. And he caught it.
Against this spread offense, you're basically trying to cover slot receivers with safeties and linebackers. That's a mismatch.
Throws it short. Makes the catch. Tackle was made by Barnes. Johnson brings in his 6th catch of the game. Defense closing in. Sacked. Albert Hainsworth is making his presence felt big time. That's his 3rd sack. Brushed as he threw. Johnson was the intended receiver. It's 4th down. The Lions ready to punt this one away. Not a good bounce on this one. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Portis on the inside handoff. R.B.I is there on the tackle. Portis gets about 4 yards on the play. Brings it in. The stop was made by Anthony Henry.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to the right side. You're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Phillips makes the tackle. Portis gets 3 yards on the play. Throws it out. Cooley can't hang on to the ball. Referee's going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it. Moss grabs it up. The visiting team get it. They'll maintain possession.
Heads up play to get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
Here's the deep throw. And it's caught. The stop was made by Delmos. Campbell has been finding receivers all game long. He now has 500 yards passing in the game. It's the tailback. Tackle was made by Dwayne White. Betts gains about 2 yards on the run. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Phillips is certainly dishing out the tackles. That'll be his 8th. This is the 8th play of this drive. Tries for the end zone. Thomas was his intended target. So, it's 4th down. They'll line this one up. This one 23 yards away. And it's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Gathered at the 6. He gets back to the 29. They had to put it away on their previous drive. Hands it off. He gets to about the 37-yard line. Philip Daniels was there on the tackle. He slides. 5-yard loss. And so it'll be 3rd down. It's 3rd down now and 8 to go. Ball on the 32. The pass is away. The stop was made by London Fletcher. Smith with his third reception. Gives it up the gut. Griffin is there on the tackle. Griffin tracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Short throw to the right. Barnes was there to bring him down. Johnson with 7 catches now.
Let's keep it down here. I got you, baby.
And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Carter makes the tackle.
The one thing you know as a running back, as long as they keep moving the sticks, they're going to keep giving you the ball. Picked up the first down, did his job.
Throws the deep pass. Carlos Rogers was there on the tackle.
The Lions are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Hands it to the back. Phillip Daniels makes the tackle.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Stafford is looking to stay perfect on this drive.
This is getting ridiculous. Sack number 4. Can anybody slow this guy down? Now, as an offensive coordinator, you have to completely abandon your plan and come up with something creative to get bodies in front of him.
Short pass. He makes another catch.
That just never happens in this league. You get a third down and long. You have all these defensive backs, all these great athletes on the field. To allow them to pop a run like that in for a touchdown, that is just unforgivable.
From the 5-yard line. Gets to about the 27. They'll set up shop at the 27-yard line. The halfback with the carry. The stop was made by DeVries. Portis gets 7 yards on the play.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Passes it. And the pass falls incomplete. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. Gets the pass away. Into traffic, and it's picked off. Sheds one tackler.
And I like the way he extended for the ball there. He didn't wait for that ball to come to him. He extended his arms, went out and made a play.
He's brought down at about the 31 by Carter. 3 yards there. That'll bring up second down. Stafford lost the ball. Arakpo recovers the loose ball.
Well, I guess maybe they're just going to try to get it all out of their system today because nothing has been going right.
Hands it to the back. He fights forward to about the 33 before he's wrestled to the ground.
Let's ride, dog.
He throws left. Is there for the catch. Chris Cooley making his 10th grab. They line up at the 40. They hand it off. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped.
Not great blocking on that play, but that one little juke just enough there to pick up the first down.
Dumps it out left. Mike Sellers is able to make his 4th reception. 2nd down and very short coming up. Tackle was made by Avery. It's 3rd down now, just about the length of the football away from the 1st down marker. Here's the pass. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
It'll go out at the 27-yard line. The Lions will set up shop at the 27. Smith loses the ball. Who's going to come up with this one? Hall picks it up. The visiting team come away with the football.
Hey, that's a little sacrificing of your body there. Certainly not the biggest guy in the field, but you could tell he wanted that ball.
Pass is complete.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Passes to his left. Caught and taken down almost immediately. Thomas picks up 2 yards with that grab. So that'll make it 3rd down. As we head to the 4th, this one's really gotten out of hand. Our score, the visiting team, 58, the Lions, 20. Feeds it to the back. The stop was made by Delmas. Clinton Portis picked up a nice gain of 7 yards. That'll give them the 1st. They'll give it off here. Tackle was made by Darby. Portis gets about a yard on the play. Tino Isamoa is there on the tackle.
They haven't been easy yards to pick up, but in a hard-fought game at the end of the day, especially in the 2nd half, you start seeing running plays working a little bit better than maybe what they did in the 1st half, and that defense is fresh and really flying around out there.
Tight coverage, and it's picked off.
Just settle down and do what
The Lions get their 2nd interception of the game. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Not sure if I agree with that call at all.
Yeah, the running game at this point works against you on a couple of fronts. One, you're not going to get typically a big play out of it, and that clock keeps on ticking.
Passes. Horton has it. Derek Williams makes the tackle. Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception.
In the NFL, the quarterback's primary responsibility is to maintain possession of the ball. Don't give it away. He's the most trusted guy on the field, and today he's looking shaky.
Comes down with it. The stop was made by Tino Isamoa. Randall L. is able to make his 4th reception. The defense has him surrounded. He's dragged down on the play. The offensive line has really struggled so far in this one.
This defense has been getting consistent pressure throughout. Right now, they're just beating them to the punch. They're a little quicker off the ball, a little stronger at the point of impact.
And he's depleted at the 16.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
And he makes it out to about the 14-yard line. R.B.I is there on the tackle. This will just add insult to injury. It's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. So that will make the score the visiting team 61, the Detroit Lions 20. Jennings takes it from the 10. He takes it back to the 33. The offense will start at the 33-yard line. Stafford hands it off. Horton makes the tackle. You would think they would be looking to conserve time right now.
Yeah, somebody may want to go over and whisper in the head coach's ear that, hey, coach, we are still behind here.
He's there for the catch. Smoot is there on the tackle. Johnson makes it 9 catches today. Throws it short. Horton picks it off. They can't bring him down.
Things have really unraveled now for this offense. They could ill afford to turn it over in that situation, but that's exactly what they did.
Not a great snap. Escapes the pressure. Keeps looking. They get to him. Ernie Sims makes his first sack of the year. Gets the pass out. Betts is able to make his 4th reception. It's 3rd and 15. Tackle was made by Tino Isamoa. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
And not a good bounce on the punt.
We got plenty of fight, baby.
Here's the give. Rodgers hits him for a loss at the 18-yard line.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football play. Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Counter play. Smith picks up a yard on the play. Throws it. Flag on the play. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding. So it's 2nd and long now after the penalty. Just gets it off. Matthew Stafford is really carving up this defense with yet another completion. He's now up over the 300-yard passing mark. Throws it short. There for the reception. The stop was made by Thomas. Bryant Johnson has 10 catches in the game. Smith takes the handoff. Still moving. Arakpo has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. Dumps it out right. There for the catch.
The Lions are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Stafford with the give. Griffin is there to bring him down. 2-yard pickup. That brings up second down. Gets the pass off.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
He throws right. Tackle was made by Holton.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Stafford has completed every pass on this drive. Bryant Johnson was the intended receiver on the play. Short throw to the right. And it's completed. He's in for the score. Stafford has thrown 3 touchdowns. And the point after is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He'll return it from the 1. Still going. Brought down at the 32-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. He breaks loose, looking to get it off. The stop was made by Anthony Henry.
Yeah, really not a bad play on that one to pull a ball down in that situation, because now not only do you have to think about maybe pulling somebody out of coverage or maybe just slow down that pass rush a little bit, but it plants a seed in the defense's mind.
Sims has 8 tackles now in the game. Hands it off. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
He makes it out to the 34-yard line. The Lions will start this drive at the 34. Hands it off. Brought down behind the line.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Passes it out. At the 40. At the 30. Down the sideline. To the 10. And Detroit is in for the score. Matthew Stafford has thrown 4 touchdowns today. Extra point is good. Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary. Drop at the 29-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Flips it out short. It's a fumble. Delmas grabs it on the ground.
How can a guy that big cough up the football? That's ridiculous.
They give it to the fullback. He lost yardage on the play.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He rolls out to the right. Thomas was there to bring him down. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure. Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Touchdown, Detroit. Matthew Stafford throws his 5th TD pass of the game. And the point after is good. Here's your sprint drive summary. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And our score, the Lions 41, the visiting team 61. The visiting team recovering.
It's been a rough game for them for sure. At this point, you got to think they're probably just going to be glad this one's over.
Gives it off. Tackle was made by Ernie Sims. Betts gets about a yard on the play. Again with the carry. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line's going to really struggle. Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
And he makes it. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
Buchanan takes it at the 4. He's tackled at the 30. The Lions will begin this drive at the 30. They're going to pitch it. He doesn't get back to the line.
A lot of defensive coordinators really believe in trying to take away the inside gaps and force the back to bounce to the outside, believing that in this league, in this day and age, there's too much speed to really be effective going outside.
He goes for it all. Sees a man open. Touchdown Lions. Stafford continues his aerial assault. He's now thrown for 500 yards in the game. End zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. Hansen wants to get a good bounce here to give his team a chance to recover. The visiting team recovering. The stop was made by Averill.
If you play the game long enough, you're going to play in a few games like this on both sides, but on the losing side, it's really tough. Really, at this point, all you can do is not quit. Go out there, keep fighting, and get ready for next week.
He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Jason Campbell is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. He throws left. It's tipped away. Chris Cooley was the intended receiver. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 14. Dumps it out right. Cooley gains about 5 yards on the play. so that'll make it 3rd down. Hands it to the back. This will be a delayed call.
Nice play, man.
This will not be a touchdown. 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground again.
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
Jennings fields it at the 11. Hit and dropped at the 36-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 36-yard line. Throws it. He's down the sideline. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Detroit.
There's just something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the goat of the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
Can't get the 2-point conversion.
You know, we talk about timing on offense all the time, but when you play against this defensive coordinator, he is going to consistently throw your offense off balance because of all the blitzes he's going to throw. You have to anticipate blitz on every snap when you play against this guy.
Gives to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Give to the tailback. Dropped behind the line.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Third and 12. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. And they'll run him again. Tackle was made by Phillips. Betts gains around 6 yards on the run. He missed it. The Lions will set up shop at the 39-yard line. And the defense has a heavy rush.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
Cuts back and he's dropped. Bryant Johnson has been a very effective weapon in the passing game today. That last catch puts him above 100 yards. Here's the throw. Moore is there on the tackle.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Matthew Stafford is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. Huge pressure by the defense.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Barely gets that one off.
And And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Throws it short. The Lions will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. Short pass to his left. Makes the grab near the sideline, but no signal yet. So after conferring, they're going to say he was out of bounds. He passes short. The Lions will take their final timeout.
Well, it was the pressure on the quarterback that made the difference on that play. He just wasn't able to go through his reads, and it probably cost him a touchdown there.
Short throw to the left. Touchdown, Detroit.
And those big tight ends know that the goal line situations is where they're going to get their touchdowns. Pretty job that time, breaking free and making an easy target for the quarterback.
And the point after is good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He'll return it from the 1. He makes it to the 22. The offense will take over at the 22. First down, 10 to go. And he'll just kneel it here. That'll do it from Detroit. Stay right there for highlights and stats.